Well, good morning. It's the day after we visited Red Oak 2, and we drove about 50 miles, kind of in the direction we want to go today, and maybe kind of not what we had planned, but it's going to work out fine. But we are at a place called Stockton Lake, and as it turns out, it's October 1st today. And a lot of these parks, they close end of September. There's a whole group of them that we could have gone to. They close September 15th. But they have this thing called the shoulder period, and you can't make reservations. It looks like the place is closed. But some of the campgrounds, you can go in and the fee's $10. I don't know if the electric works or not, but the fee's $10, be $5 for us. And you just pick a spot and camp. So, and I think Carol videoed this already, maybe. I know she's got some shots of the fog out on the lake there. Just a few minutes ago, you couldn't see the green back there behind the inlet. Here's the lake. It's a beautiful setting. Now, it is a campground, so, there's spots all around, but over there behind where Carol is cooking is a whole camp loop that nobody was in. And then come around here, and then back here you can see it's not anywhere near full. So today we are going to be heading further east, actually. We're going to hit one state park in Missouri, I believe, and then we are off to find a camp spot somewhere on a Saturday, which is difficult, but we'll manage. Well, we're here at Tonka State Park, and
the castle ruins,
which is kind of interesting because this guy, what was his name?
Robert McClure Snyder Sr.
He built this thing, I think, in 1905, and then in 1942, it burnt down. Roof caught on fire from one of the chimneys and it got gutted. So we're going to take a look at the ruins here. So this was the Carriage house. Yeah, it might not have been bad to have lived in this Carriage house. Looks be pretty cool. It looks kind of cool down there. You can see that lower area. Yeah, so that's what the Carriage house looked originally. It had 100 horses, 30 cars. Well, embers from the castle. Fire caught its roof on fire. There we go. This will be kind of interesting here. Stonemasons from Scotland. All right. Now, I don't know if we'll get to it, but the water tower remains are up there. And the crazy thing about that is vandals burnt that in 1976. Well, I guess you have to be somewhere on the weekends, and we've ended up here at Tonka with zillions of people. Unfortunately, I was going to try to fly the drone here, but with all these people, no way. Missouri does let you fly drones in their state parks, so anyway, we're going to walk onto the main part of the castle with zillions of other people. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's the side of the Carriage house here. So up through here, we get our first glimpse of the castle. And there's the castle, what's left of it. So I'm kind of guessing that this would be the carriage entrance or car entrance here off to the side. It's pretty cool. And I'm not really sure, doesn't look like he would drive through these. Very similar structure though. Kind of cool how the empty areas are glowing through the windows there. You can see inside there's nature taking over in there. Yeah, quite a bit of nature inside there. At love these structures. They're all almost like flying buttresses, except that not really sure they're doing much in the way of structural holding. More decorative, but just gorgeous. Be nice if you could at least walk up to the walls. Yeah, so down here you can kind of see what looks like some arches, and you wonder if maybe it goes down or how far it might go down, because that does looks more like walkways than foundation. Well, it appears that this guy really liked his little quasi-flying buttress arches. So here we have them again on this end, and then maybe a little garden viewpoint. Maybe there was a fountain right there. Some seating. I can see some stairs like right over there. Just kind of hard to imagine that someone didn't rebuild this. I mean, the walls probably are not as unstable as they want us to believe. But look at the beautiful stonework here on the windows. Another window up there. Looks like a little flying buttress room. Yeah, good little look back here. So we've got another entryway here at the end. Man, what a place. So here we are on the other end of the castle. Now, we do have a low window here, so most likely there was a basement. And even here, looking in that window, the shrubs look like they're pretty low in there. So I'm gonna guess that it was probably at least a lower floor if it didn't, you walked in and then walked into or down into an area. It's kind of cool from this side, get a little better view. Look back here on this. Looks like we have a fireplace here. Pretty amazing. So I guess they do have gates here low to keep things out as well. Probably people. But there in the center is what appears to be a hearth or a fireplace. So on this far wall, there's some sort of a, you can see the arcing. Oh, you know what? I'll bet it's another fireplace, because that is a chimney structure. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so here's kind of an overall view. Pretty amazing place. Done looking at the castle. Well, I may take some more pictures on the way back. Just coming to this overlook where everybody seems to be congregating. Yeah, it's kind of cool down there. I don't know if you can hear the water. We're actually on the Lake of the Ozarks, I guess. So it does sound like there's a waterfall down there. And then here we are on the lake. I was trying to get a hawk there. Got some fishermen down here.
Stop saying you're a friend.
So this would be the view from the castle. Not too shabby.
So I guess it overlooked a small spring-fed lake, and then the Sons fought the damming of the river in the 20s, but lost. And then the Lake of the Ozarks was formed.
Yeah, so apparently they had their own quarry down the trail here. It looks like it's about maybe a mile, almost a mile maybe down to it. And then this is one of the carts that pulled the, so they must have, I know. And they must have put a rail system in order to bring it up and down.
They built a miniature railroad.
Wow. I just like looking at the structure and the light. Just like the lights are on in the house.